Chair, it's been 6, 7 months on the job for me as a freshman. I thank the opportunity to serve on this budget committee, a committee that's imperatively important for our communities. Important that it's been overwhelming the last 7 months. I think we all know what 2025 has been, and it continues to be. This budget is definitely another challenge that the state of California has, and I'm proud of our assembly members. Our members are in these committees. I can't tell you how proud I am of our subcommittee chairs, along with our chair, of having this open process that I feel included as a new member of this process. But before I continue, I want to, without a doubt, thank the advocates. It's not too long ago that most of us, or many of us, were on the other side of the fence advocating for any other interest. I come from student government, the student voice of higher ed. So seeing today that we push back against the cuts of higher ed, I am beyond proud to be on this side of the fence saying, yes, let's do that. Of course, I think the best words today so far from the team here is compassion and responsibility. And I really want to applaud that sentiment because as much as we have to act with compassion, there is responsibility in this process. And for me, being on Sub 1 Health, I was a little shocked that I was appointed to that committee. My team really knows, but our chair did an amazing job along with our committee members to really listen to community advocates. And these are real stories. These are not just, it's not a simple tagline, in my district. These are families. These are community members that we represent every day. And for me, an example of like the PACE program, right? Not only did I hear from advocates, I lived that process, right? When my mom passed away 5 years ago and my father has been on his own and just organically joined the PACE program, and telling me stories about how it has made it, I went to eat breakfast today and I ate oatmeal like the one your mom used to make me. Those are the stories. Those are how these programs have an impact. So definitely there's a lot of compassion in these families, these individuals. And don't forget that there's also that humanity in all of us, right? At the end of the day, when we all go home and we look ourselves in the mirror in the morning, we have to remember that we represent community members that depend on us. So things like other members have highlighted, the HSS programs and all these things that we were able to protect, our military families, everyone matters in this process. I still remember when my parents and community members I proudly represent, which happen to be immigrants and undocumented, when people use wrong terms. So I would appreciate my colleagues to use the word undocumented because that's the appropriate thing to add our humanity to each other and be respectful. And there's worse things that people have been called, and I just want us to remember that words matter, and I really hope that as we continue having these conversations, that we remember we're talking to people that when we express words, matters to all of us. So just remember that we are in that space. And I just want to say that, examples of the higher ed, again, as the example, it's the values of our state, values of who we are as Californians, and I'm proud to be Californian. Do we have challenges? Absolutely. But it's how we deal with them that matters. And I'm proud to sit along with my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to ensure that we are the voices for California. So thank you. And my last thank you is to all the amazing staff. I always tell my team that I'm as strong as a member because my team rocks. Right? So if you want to see a great team in the Capitol, you go to 5110. That's my office. And my team just is the best team that we have in the Capitol. Of course, a reflection to all of you who work. When I learned there's hundreds of people that work in the finance department, my hat's off to all of you because it's hard work.
I respectfully disagree.
Who was that?
I was thinking the same thing. I think you have to go to the 8th floor to 8110.
Right. Well, you haven't been my team. So, but with that, we all have amazing teams, and I want to just obviously amplify how key staff is and our team members, right? Actually, I don't even call them my staff. I call them my team members because that's who they are. They're members of my team, and we collectively make things happen. I was going to say a different word, but we make things happen, right? With that, again, I just want to thank the process. Mr. Chair, it's been a great experience. I look forward to continue supporting this process with, again, not only compassion, but with responsibility. And these are hard decisions to make, but coming here, bringing 21 years of local government and having those experiences has helped being part of this process and just engage with the community. So thank you all, and let's continue advocating for the values of California. Gracias.